Again, you want to make sure that your hands are clean while you're doing this, because otherwise you're just going to spread all that bacteria back onto your skin, which we don't need that here. We don't know her. There's a reason we're not breaking out. Keep your hands clean and keep your hands off your face if they're not clean. So, hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. We've moved on from Dr. Pepper. We're now in the monster game. Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube. So today what we're going to be doing is I wanted to show you guys my skincare routine. So I have a morning and a night care skincare routine. So I do want to go through both of those steps and kind of show you the exfoliants that I rotate throughout the week as well. And just kind of show you guys what I've been doing. I feel like today my skin looks okay. I'm gonna go through everything that I use, why I use it, or what I hope to get out of it. Some of these products are fairly new to me, so I'm still forming some opinions on them, but I know at least that they don't break me out, so we'll go over those as well. So if you guys are interested in this video, then please keep on watching, and if you will give this video a thumbs up, and if you'll turn on the notification bells and click subscribe, I would appreciate it, and we'll jump on in. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go over my skincare routine. So my first step in my routine is actually I use a toner. This one's from Glow Recipe. And this is their Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tightening Toner. And I just bought it from Sephora. This is a mini version of it because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not. I haven't really used that many toners in the past because I have really dry skin, and a lot of toners will dry my skin out further, and then just, you know, like creates like dry patches and whatever. So I never really used to use a toner, but then I was reading the other day that like a PHA toner, which this is partially, will actually add some hydration, if that makes sense. So it's not as stripping, and it's supposed to be better for people with dry skin. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a cotton round, a little cotton pad thingy, and I'm just gonna pour this on it and let that soak in for a sec. And the only thing with this one is it smells kind of weird. I don't know if it's like their watermelon scent, because I haven't really tried that much Glow Recipe stuff. In fact, I don't think I own anything else from them. But the smell is, it's like trying to be a watermelon, but it's like a dirty watermelon. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not really a pleasant smell, but it's not like over fragranced either. So I'm just gonna take this and swipe it around my face, and what this is gonna do is just cleanse your skin a bit, get off any excess oils that might have built up overnight, or any makeup that you might not have gotten fully removed, stuff like that. It's also supposed to, since this is like an acid-based toner with the PHA and the BHA, those are acids, so what it's supposed to do is also like tighten your pores as well. Okay, so now that I've done that, you can see, I'm going to show you, this is going to be kind of gross. You can see that it got some gunk off my skin, so that's just whatever was left over from the night before. So One big thing about skincare is making sure that you're layering your products in the right way. And so like if you're new to skincare, like I'm still pretty new, so this is really helpful for me. But like with certain brands, they'll do kind of this on the back of their items. So it shows you like when to use it, like directions, and then like where in your skincare routine that this needs to be used. So this is saying that this needs to be used in step 3. So basically you need to cleanse and do that, and then this is like a treatment that you would use. So this is gonna go in with like your serums, and it's actually gonna go before a serum that we're gonna use. Yeah, so, and this one can be used morning and night, so I use this one in the morning. So it says, on a cleansed skin, apply a pea-sized amount to the face and neck. Use alongside other serums, layer in any order. So this one can be layered within your serums in any spot. So if you have multiple serums, some of them need to be layered before others. And so this one can kind of just go wherever. So this is the Collagen Booster from the Inkey list. Just a little guy right here. And he, why does it have a gender? I don't know, sorry. This is from the Inkey list, and like I said, it's a collagen booster, so it's supposed to help plump your skin. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. My hands are clean, I just washed them. Just gonna take, just a tiny little amount. And it's really like thin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my skin, and that's just gonna go everywhere. Okay, so step 3, this is a polyglutamic acid. This is also from the Inkey list. You're gonna see a running theme here. A lot of my products are from them because they're affordable, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on something if it wasn't gonna work, but I really like these items, so now that I know that I like them, in the event that I didn't want to keep using the Inkey list, I know what to look for in other brands, if that makes sense. So again, this is the polyglutamic acid. This is also a serum, so it's going to be kind of like a thinner consistency like the collagen booster that we just used. This also can be used morning or night. I use it in my morning routine, which is what I'm showing you right now. So it says use AM or PM. On cleansed skin, apply a pea-sized amount to the face and neck as your last step before makeup. Follow with a moisturizer if desired. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use this, and then we'll use a moisturizer on top of it. Additionally though, if you wanted to, you can mix this into your foundation to help it blend better and for an additional boost of hydration. I haven't done that because I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup, as I've talked about a few times now. So I'm not interested in doing that, so I'm not going to do it. But again, we'll use this, and this polyglutamic acid is supposed to help lock in moisture. So I'm going to use that, and it's just a pump, and I'm just going to use like a pump and a half, 2 pumps. That's what it looks like. And again, we'll just So this is the Peptide Moisturizer, and this helps reduce the signs of aging. And you can use this in the morning or PM. On cleansed skin, apply a pea-sized amount to the face and neck, applied after preferred serums. So that's exactly what we're doing. We did our toner, which would be step number 1, and then we did our collagen booster and the polyglutamic acid, which were like step 2, 2A and 2B, and then we're doing step 3 would be the moisturize. And then you can also use this with hyaluronic acid. I don't have a hyaluronic acid in my morning routine. I think it's in my PM routine. If I remember right, it's in it's in this serum that I have right here. But another thing to note with hyaluronic acid, which helps lock in moisture, attracts moisture to your face so that you stay hydrated, which is what it basically does. Another note with that is that hyaluronic acid needs to be used on like wet or damp skin so that it can then pull and work properly and help lock that moisture in for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and it's just a little pump up guy. I'll just wipe that off. Again, please make sure that your hands are clean. Don't give yourself a turkey neck. So what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to cut out for a little bit. I'm gonna do a makeup video in between this, and then when I've finished that, what I'm gonna do is I'll hop back on here and we'll remove my makeup with like my, I have a makeup eraser that I use. So we'll remove my makeup and then we'll go through my nighttime routine as well. So I will be back. I will look different. And then we'll do it again. And we'll go through my nighttime routine then instead, okay? Okay, so I said I would be back after I finished a makeup look. Said makeup look. Keep your eyes on my YouTube for this video coming. It'll be up after the skincare one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like my nighttime routine. Okay, so again, this is a makeup eraser. I just have a bowl of hot water here. And I'm just gonna start removing my makeup. I really like this thing. It's definitely more like eco-friendly if you're into that, and it actually works. I mean, look, I have no eyebrows now. Like, it's just incredible that it just keeps working. And I feel like it's less harsh for me than using actual makeup remover wipes. I was using the Neutrogena wipes for a long time, and I felt like those ones kind of made me break out more because they had like fragrance and stuff in them, and just, I don't know, I didn't like them as much. So okay, so now that my face makeup is removed, I'm gonna go in with my cleanser. And my cleanser is actually Mary Kay. Looks like this. And before you come for me for this being an MLM product, it's not like that. I get it from my mom. Nobody pressures me into buying it. I just really like the way that it works for my skin. And sorry, this is a age minimized 3D 4-in-1 cleanser, and it is for normal to dry skin, so it's not super abrasive and it's not super like stripping either. It's a little bit actually moisturizing when you use it. It says dermatologist tested, suitable for sensitive skin, oil and fragrance free, non-comedogenic. I don't know what that means. And then you can use it morning and evening, apply to wet face and neck, avoid eye area, add extra water to enhance lather, rinse thoroughly. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of water and just kind of get my face a little bit wet again. Again, I do all this in the shower, so I don't need to do this, but this is what the product looks like. So we'll focus. And you can probably see it's got just like little pink beads in it that are just like a mild exfoliant. So you want to do this in like circular motions around your face. Again, we're just gonna run this cleanser all over. Okay, and then once you feel like you've gotten yourself all cleansed, I know they say not to do your eyes, but I do my eyes, so If anybody wants to fight me in the comments, that's fine. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. Your body, your choice. So I'm just gonna rinse my face off real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that there's water all over the place, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the exfoliants that I use. So again, like I've talked about chemical exfoliants and then I have a manual exfoliant. So we'll just go over the chemical ones first. So this is the Ordinary. This is an AHA, BHA. The AHA is 30%, BHA is 2%. It's a peeling solution. It's a 10-minute exfoliant. Again, you can, it says not to use it on wet skin. That's probably because it works faster. So please do not do that unless you're experienced with chemical exfoliants. I've been using chemical exfoliants for almost 2 years now, so I've built up a tolerance and this is the way I like to do it, but this isn't the way that's going to work for everyone. So please, 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 please. Okay, so again, this is from the Ordinary, super affordable. I think it's maybe $10, and I got this one. It was actually an accident. My friend and I had ordered from Ulta. The order didn't come in, the order was replaced, and then both orders came in like within a week of each other. And so yeah, so we both had twice the amount of products that we ordered, so I got to try this. If you're looking for something like this is probably the option I would start with. There is a more expensive version of this that I've used. I've used the Drunk Elephant. It's like the Sakura baby facial. I'll put a picture here on the screen of what I'm talking about, but it's like $80. So while it was effective, while it was a good product, while I liked the product, this is way more affordable. And especially if you're starting out, there's no sense in going out and buying that product. It's just not necessary. So next up I have, this is from the Inkey list. Shocking, I know. This is another peel. It's a chemical exfoliant. And this one is the apple cider vinegar acid peel. And it just says that it helps give skin an instant glow. Smells like apple cider. Doesn't smell that great. And this one says to, this one is another 10-minute. It says, this one actually says to use, you can use it once or twice a week, and then apply a thin layer to dampened, cleansed skin. So this one does specify that you can use it on dampened skin. Like I said, I use both of them. I use all of these under dampened skin while I'm in the shower. I just feel like, especially with the Ordinary one, it just, if you've never used a chemical exfoliant, you probably won't know what I'm talking about, but there's like a certain like stinging that comes with it because it's chemically exfoliating your face, right? But with that, I find that when I use it like dry, when I let it dry down, it's just not as effective. So when I'm in the shower, I'm not standing directly under the shower stream. I'm in the shower, I'm around the shower, I'm, you know, working on something else on my body, like say I'm like washing my body. So like the steam from the shower keeps that exfoliating factor working for me, which is why I like to use it that way. So it doesn't take as long for me to use it. And I feel like it just really gets in there, you know? So this one can be used like that with dampened skin. It says rinse off using warm water, pat face dry, follow with your serums, moisturizers. But this one is kind of cool. It's not just for your face. You can use this on other blemish prone areas, including your back and your chest. So if you have like back knee or chest acne, sometimes like in the summer I'll get like chest acne a little bit. So this can actually be used for that as well. And then I have one manual exfoliant. She's a pricey bitch. This is the Somerville Exfolikate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. And this, I just love this product. I love all these products, but I love this product because it doesn't take very long. It's literally like 2 minutes. Use AM or PM. Use it once or twice a week. Apply a thin, even layer to a clean, wet face, massaging in a circular motion for 30 seconds, leaving on for up to 2 minutes. Rinse and gently pat dry. So it says if you have sensitive skin, leave it on for less than 1 minute. But I love this product. It almost has like a cinnamon scent to it. And it just works so well. I bought a mini of it because it's very expensive. Their mini was like $26, I think. And I tried it, and before I was even halfway through that mini bottle, I bought a full size. Or I bought the next size up. I think there's one size bigger, but it's like almost $200. For a 5-ounce version of this. This is just a 2-ounce, was still like 80 something dollars. But honestly, truly worth every penny. Okay, so what I actually want to do today is I want to go ahead and use this product with you guys. So I'm just going to dampen my face and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so now that my face is wet, and while it's still wet, I'm just going to take this product. You don't need a ton of it. Like this amount right here. It comes out green. Looks like peas kind of. And I'm just gonna spread it in my hands just like this to kind of warm it up. That's what it looks like. And we'll just start scrubbing it on our face. So again, moving in circular motions, and I'm just applying a bit of pressure. And we're just gonna repeat that around my face. Okay, so now that it's set for a couple minutes, I'm just gonna rinse my face off and we'll move on to the next step then. Okay, so I just want to reiterate that I rotate through those 3 options throughout the week, just kind of depending on what I feel like my face needs. And I would say more often than not, it's one of these 2. I do like the apple cider vinegar peel, but I feel like I like this one just a smidge more, and I'd rather use this as a manual exfoliant, so. Okay, so at this point now, I am done with things that I'm doing in the shower. I'm out of the shower, and we're moving on to our next steps of skincare. First things first, we're gonna go back in with our toner. This is the same one we used this morning. This is the Glow Recipe PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. And again, like this morning, we put it on a cotton round, so I'm just gonna do that. Just put it on a cotton round, and we'll just wipe our face again. And this is really important to do after you've showered and removed your makeup. If you don't want to do it in the morning, that's fine. But like specifically after you've showered and removed all your makeup, you're gonna find that this is interesting because it'll still be dirty and you just got out of the shower. Like, look, I just cleaned my face. You just watched me clean my face. Yet here we are, and we have gunk on our little cotton round. Okay? Once I've used my toner, I go in with this. This is also from The Ordinary. This is their buffet, and it's a multi-technology peptide serum. And I think it's got like 7 or 8 serums or like peptides in it. This is the one I was telling you this morning that I think, that I know has hyaluronic acid because my morning routine doesn't, but this one does. So I'm just gonna open it up, and it comes with a little dropper. So just gonna drop it on my hand. Again, please make sure that your hands are clean. And I'm just gonna apply that to my whole face. That one doesn't take very long for it to set in for me. So I'm gonna go in. This is my next product. I love this product. This is the Ceramide Night Treatment, and it helps hydrate dry skin. So basically, like I was telling you this morning, everything has a So like I was saying this morning, everything has a step in your routine that it needs to go in a particular order in. So like toner for nighttime routine, and then we went in with the buffet, which is another serum. And then this is also a serum treatment thing. So it's gonna go in like step 3. So this one you can also use with the hyaluronic acid to first help draw in the ceramide goodness. So we've used the buffet. The buffet has hyaluronic acid. We're gonna use this over the top of it to kind of lock that in. Again, it's just a pump. Just gonna use like a pump and a half, 2 pumps. Okay, so we're done with our serums now, and next up is going to be like our eye creams. So again, I mentioned this morning, I forgot to show you guys that I have a morning eye time cream, or morning time eye cream. I have a night one as well. This is a retinal eye cream. So it's supposed to help reduce visible signs of aging around the eyes. And again, you know, on the back of them, it tells you where to use it in your routine. This one says to use before your moisturizer. This one is a PM only. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend using this if you've used your chemical exfoliants, because it's probably going to be a little abrasive if you like happen to get some like around your eyes or whatever. So on your days that you're using chemical exfoliants, I would just skip this. So I'm just going to take a tiny dot. You really don't need much at all. And we'll just rub it under our eyes. And just a little trick to use your ring finger because it doesn't have as much muscle as like your other fingers do. So it's not as harsh. Okay, so now that I have my eye cream on, I'm going to follow up with my actual moisturizer. Yes, we're finally here. I know, it's been a lot of products. And so I use the Mary Kay. So I use their cleanser and their moisturizer, and that's the best combo that I've found for me as far as cleanser moisturizers. And it doesn't like make me break out, and it's good for sensitive skin, and so all that crap, right? So this is the Mary Kay Timewise Age Fighting Moisturizer. And again, it's for normal to dry skin, suitable for sensitive skin, oil and fragrance free. And so you just use this on your face and neck after using your cleanser, and then you could layer like your sunscreen on top of it. But what I actually do is I mix an oil in with mine because I am really dry. This helps keep me hydrated, and I use it at night because if I use this in the morning and then try to get ready too quickly, it's gonna break up my product. So this is the Milani Prep and Brighten Rose Face Oil. And it's like $10, I think, from Walmart or Ulta, or you can get it wherever, pretty much. And I just take like what's in the dropper. I don't know if you can see that. There's not a ton of product. Maybe you can see that there. Yeah. And then I'll just drop it in my hand. And my moisturizer. And I just plop some of that in there. And then I just mix the two of them together and apply that to my face to help kind of lock all of that in. And so as I was saying this morning, basically you want to use them in the order of like least thick to thicker consistencies. So basically you can see that's what we've been doing. We used the toner, we've used a really lightweight serum, we used a heavier weight serum after that, and then mixing the oil in with the moisturizer. Otherwise you would use oils after your moisturizer. And then finally, if needed, and I will do this like on my exfoliant days. So again, you don't want to exfoliate every day, but like every couple days. You want to at least do it once every 5 days, because if you don't do it once every 5 days, then your serums and all your products and everything aren't going to be as effective as if you had exfoliated. So again, at least once every 5 days. I try to do mine every other day, every 2 days. And then, like I said, I rotate between like chemical and manual exfoliants. So once I've done all that, once I've done all my creams and my toners and my serums and my eyes, I have this guy. And this is the other Belief product that I was talking about. This is the Belief Aqua Balm Sleeping Mask. And it looks, it's really weird. Looks like this. I need to get some more, you can see. But basically it's just a jelly mask. And this is actually an overnight mask that you don't even need to, it says to rinse it off in the morning, but I've never rinsed it off. I just apply my makeup over the top of it and we move on. Because, well, before I started doing a morning skincare routine, if I did this now, when I use my toner, it would remove that, right? But this overnight mask is just chef's kiss. This is my 4th or 5th or might be my 6th purchase of this. It's just so good, and especially for as dry as I am, and you can see that I'm using some pretty heavy exfoliants, just making sure that I get that moisture back in my skin and locking in the products that I'm using. So if I'm using an exfoliant and then I'm going in with all these products, I will follow up with this just to seal everything in overnight and make sure that everything is doing the best that it possibly can. So yeah, so I know that's a lot. That's a lot to my skincare routine. Again, the exfoliants aren't something that I use every day, and they're not something that I usually use together. Like I said in my Facebook post, I have dry skin, my skin is textured, and where I mostly get oily is like in my T-zone. I noticed that when I started my skincare journey that I touch my face a lot. I always do like this, or I'm like this, or like, you know, like just putting my hands on my face, and my hands aren't clean. So that's one of the biggest things I can say is if you're touching your face, your hands need to be washed. If you're touching your face and your hands haven't been washed, then stop touching your face. Please. Just please. I say as I scratch my nose. My hands are clean though. And then also like wearing the face masks, you know, we all have to wear masks right now. So wearing those has really brought up a lot of texture, especially the cloth ones. I noticed that they're trap a lot of moisture in, you know, especially if you're like moving around a bunch. So I get like breakouts like right in here. I'll get them, but really bad like down my cheekbones where the mask actually rides, you know. So I trying to switch to using more disposable masks. I know that's not as practical for everyone, and the cloth ones just make me break out really bad and give me really bad texture, and I'm not trying to put all this work into still looking atrocious, if that makes sense. So those are just some tips and tricks that I picked up. I know I was gonna look up some information for folks, but I didn't really have that many people that were asking for help with their skincare. I think maybe just interested in what I do, what works for me, and why I use my products. So if you have any other questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments or send me a message on Facebook. My Facebook page, I'll put it over here. But yeah, so I didn't have that many people reaching out to me, so I didn't add too many of those things in here. So okay, so that was a lot to take in. I'm sorry if you are new to this game and I just really overwhelmed you. If you have any questions about why I'm using a certain product, or you have more questions about what I'm talking about, then please feel free to message me or leave a comment down below, and I'll try to address that again for you. So it's not a big deal. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here and so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'm just having so much fun doing it again. You know, trying to focus on something that's not just work or school. So yeah, I'm hoping to kind of get back into the swing of things and have a video up every week or every 2 weeks or so, whenever my schedule allows, of course. But yeah, so again, I have a skincare video, and then I was talking to you guys about how I'm gonna have a makeup video. And in the makeup video, I mentioned that I'm gonna have some hair care stuff coming as well. So if you guys are interested in that, or if you want to see something else, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to get to doing that for you guys. Yeah, so give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bells, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye friends!